大家好. I'm reviewing this YouTube channel and how it's done for the past year and a half. And let me tell you, I've done many videos. It's been an amazing trip outside of the United States. For me, I've been in 20 countries so far, and it's been the time of my life. I love, even more so all the time, creating the videos, even if view count is pretty low or lower than I thought it would be at this point a year and a half in. However, there are a few things I notice about why or which videos people watch and why. In a word, China. If I'm in China, if I talk about China, if I go to a Chinatown, views are 10 times at least what all the other videos are on my channel. So, despite my intended niche and mission statement, maybe not despite it, but not entirely in line with it, the real success, viewership-wise, and on a road to monetization and building this into a business and really just building this into a good conversation. In a word, China. I guess it makes sense because if you look at the logo of Secret Purpose, it's half Chinese, Mimo. So I wear a few of these bracelets on my wrist a lot, and this one in the bottom, that Chinese rosewood that was given to me as a gift. The rest of these I bought or got for free in some religious site. But the one on the bottom there, that Chinese rosewood, was given as a gift very cordially by a Chinese friend in Xuzhou. Now, I would love to see this video, or this video, sure, all videos, this channel become more successful in terms of how many people I can reach, what kind of value I can create by providing either footage of awesome places on Earth or footage of my thoughts and insights that may be valuable to other people. If I double down on what has worked so far, even though I haven't been to China in over a year, I think I should probably return to China, and I do have plans to. So, this is the dilemma I've had because I like being so many different places. I also want to grow this channel. I know that I'm not going to talk about China at the highest degree until I'm there, and I have to deal with it every day no matter what. I can talk about geopolitical issues between China and the US, but I haven't been in either country for over a year, so I would just be commenting on news. And I don't really want to do that. I think if I were sitting in one place on Earth, I could just comment on the news. But as a traveler, it may be more of my responsibility to bring more news from the world. And you know what? I don't really have bad news. It's definitely more fashionable, it seems. I don't know if it's more fashionable. I haven't totally measured this. But it's quite trendy to speak badly about China or speak badly about the United States. I'm not in either one, so I can't complain. Part of me looks at what successful videos already are. And for example, C-Milk and Serpent ZA, I watch those dudes talk about China and China how it is, and their videos of traveling around China a decade ago when they still loved it, and when the Chinese society and government still loved them. But now they've been exiled from there. They're in the United States, I think, and they just, for lack of a better term, they talk shit on China. They really complain about its government and everything, and they will go after those who simp for it. And I'm not in either position right now because I'm not personally bothered by it. I'm in the Holy Land right now. I'm in Jordan. I'm just in a different part of the world, and I don't want to act like this part of the world is not connected to that part of the world, either the U.S. or China. Geopolitically, it is. Economically, it is. With internet channels and all sorts of communication channels, it is. This conversation right here has all of them, and it's not the only conversation that includes all three of them. But I've seen, like my heroes or my role models, or those, like, when Surbazene was talking about from Shenzhen back in like 2011, before I went there in 2011 for the first time, Shenzhen, China, and Shenzhen specifically, what a different story it was then. I guess for me, yes, I hear those voices, and yes, I take in those perspectives, but I want to make sure that I have my own individual story in China should I return. I don't want it to be fit to the content, but I'm pretty sure I can present China how it is when I'm in China. I won't rip off Winston. I won't rip off Serpent ZA, although I may reference him, as I already am. But I hope I find a third stream between total rejection and total jingoistic acceptance. I hope I just find an individual adventure, and I can tell you about it, and people will watch it 10 times because China. So that's my plan at this point. I really, really selfishly want to make sure that it's interesting to me so it can create a real conversation. I don't think there's a lack of them, but contribute to the real conversation about real China and real everywhere. I just know, and I'll admit it here, that looking at the statistics of my channel, China videos 10 times the viewership. So I hope I do a good job. I hope I'm responsible with it. I hope it informs and edifies and makes people's lives better. So look forward to some China videos in the future. This message brought to you by Fristo Sardines, the best sardines in Jordan, made in China.